It was June of 1971 when His Holiness Harivilas Maharaj's life would be changed forever by a 24-hour visit by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. These 24 hours with Srila Prabhupada and those instructions imparted to him directly or indirectly would forever guide his life and his growth in Krishna consciousness. Now, for the next 24 minutes or so, let us completely immerse ourselves into the world of Harivilas Maharaj, then Harivilas Das, on that divine day in the June of 1971, starting a couple of weeks before Srila Prabhupada's visit.
Harivilas, did you hear? Srila Prabhupada will arrive soon.
Yes, Shamsundar sent a telegram. He asked us to do something extraordinary to please Srila Prabhupada. I still can't believe it. I've never seen him before. I only exchanged letters.
What are you planning?
I have something in mind.
Harivilas was determined to do something great for Srila Prabhupada. He was inspired by Shamsundar and the San Francisco devotees, who had managed to inspire the Beatles, put Srila Prabhupada on stage at the famous Woodstock Festival, and record an album produced by George Harrison. Harivilas decided that if he was going to impress Srila Prabhupada, he had to book the biggest and most prestigious theater in all of Paris, the Olympia Theater.
Oui, bonjour, can I help you?
Yes, I'm here to meet the president of the theater. I'm an agent of the Beatles.
The Beatles? You're the agent?
Yes, and they're coming to meet their guru, Srila Prabhupada. We need this theater for their meeting.
Monsieur President, there's an agent of the Beatles here to see you. He says it's about a booking for the guru. Yes. He'll see you now upstairs, the last door on the right. ¿Quién es ese extraterrestre? Monsieur President, there's an old man pretending to be the agent of the Beatles. Oui. ¿Qué se passe-t-il?
It was a close call, but somehow the secretary seemed to give Harivilas a chance.
So, you're the agent of the Beatles?
Yes, and I'm here to book the theater. The Beatles will come here to meet their guru, Srila Prabhupada. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
And you're sure about this?
Absolutely. Imagine the headlines. The Beatles meet their guru at the Olympia Theater. It'll be the talk of Paris.
Alright, let's do it. But I want the Beatles guru plus the Beatles coming on the main billboard.
Of course, sir. Thank you. You'll be blessed beyond imagination for this decision.
At that moment, the president had agreed to everything that Harivilas had asked for and paved the way for Srila Prabhupada's grand visit to the Olympia Theater. Harivilas had clearly felt the hand of Krishna at that moment. It was as if Yogamaya had guided the president to agree to the program, despite Harivilas being obviously suspicious. Just a day before Srila Prabhupada was supposed to arrive, the entire temple was out of sorts with anxiety. There was absolutely no money, not a single penny, to buy food or even arrange transport for Srila Prabhupada. That morning, Harivilas woke up at 3 a.m. and was chanting alone in the temple hall, anxious with worry.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. No money, no boga, no flowers, no ride to the airport. How will we greet Srila Prabhupada? Krishna, please help us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. What's this? 4,000 francs! This is more money than we could ever have imagined. But what if someone left it here and is coming back to take it?
Harivilas's mind raced. He resolved to wait until 11, giving whoever might have left the bag a chance to reclaim it. But the hours ticked by and no one came. Finally, Harivilas knew what he had to do. With unshakable faith, he decided the money would be used to honor Srila Prabhupada in the most fitting way possible. It was a true miracle. The Paris temple was alive with excitement, the air buzzing with the chanting of the holy names. Srila Prabhupada, the revered spiritual master, had arrived. Devotees eagerly lined up, hearts overflowing with devotion, each hoping for a moment of connection with him. Among them was Harivilas, the temple president, who approached that moment with great anticipation but also a touch of pride.
I'm the temple president. I should be right next to him.
And this is Ganashyama Das, translating your books into French.
Very nice, very nice.
And this is Hari Vilas, Temple President of Paris.
So, you have a temple?
Yes, Srila Prabhupada.
Is it far from here?
No, not very far. 40 minutes by car.
By train?
About an hour, Srila Prabhupada.
Then it's not close, is it?
No, it's not.
As the devotees basked in the presence of Srila Prabhupada, Harivilas felt the weight of his pride crumble under the piercing gaze of his spiritual master. His heart sank as he realized how shallow and misplaced his sense of importance had been. Prabhupada's words, though simple, struck like thunder, exposing the arrogance he hadn't even known that he carried. Harivilas bowed deeply, his face flushed with shame, tears welling in his eyes. In that moment, he felt small, unworthy, and profoundly humbled. Yet, within the sting of his humiliation, he understood that Prabhupada's correction was a gift, a reminder that true service begins with humility.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Stuck in the bustling Paris traffic, the devotees were on the way for the big program at the Olympia Theater. Srila Prabhupada sits in the front, serene and contemplative, while Harivilas sits in the back, clutching his notebook of carefully preserved questions. Maharaj had long treasured every opportunity to ask Srila Prabhupada for guidance, and now, in this rare moment alone with his spiritual master, for the first time, he felt both nervous and eager to ask one of the questions that he had written down.
Prabhupada, may I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
There is one verse from the Bhagavad Gita that I do not fully understand. It's the verse, Yaninsha Sarvabhutanam. What is night for all beings is a time of awakening for the self-controlled, and a time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. What does it mean?
Ah, yes, that verse. It is simple. It means that When we devotees see the karmis, we laugh.
We laugh?
Yes, and when they see us, they laugh too. But the difference is, our laugh is better because we are right.
Srila Prabhupada's words conveyed a profound truth. Materialists often laugh at devotees, thinking their practices of chanting, dancing, and devotion to be foolish and impractical. But devotees laugh at the materialists who are consumed by anxieties over work, money, and fleeting worldly concerns, ignorant of life's higher purpose. Both laugh at each other, but the devotee's laugh is greater, rooted in transcendental knowledge and the bliss of spiritual realization. The stage was set for an extraordinary evening. Word had spread that the guru of the Beatles, Srila Prabhupada, would speak at the Olympia Theatre. Reports from every major newspaper were in attendance, their cameras ready to capture history. Expectations soared, but as the hour approached, the reality was starkly different. The grand hall remained eerily empty, its vastness emphasizing the painfully small crowd that had gathered.
Only 20 people? We distributed so many flyers. Where is everyone? Look, all the newspapers are here. But where are the people?
I think you need to advertise better next time.
Yes, Prabhupada. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
No matter. Let us begin.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Harivilas, do you know French?
A little bit, Prabhupada.
Good. You will translate my words into French.
But I'm not fluent, Prabhupada.
It does not matter. As long as you know the philosophy, the translation will not be a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for your participating in this Krishna consciousness movement. जब जब आचरति श्रेष्ठ तब तद एव इतरे जना.
That night, Harivilas learned two profound lessons. The first was the importance of preparation and promotion, how even the most momentous events require proper effort to attract people. But far more significant was the second, Srila Prabhupada's unwavering resolve. In the face of an almost empty hall, he carried on with the same enthusiasm and determination as if addressing a packed stadium. For Harivilas, it was a moment of revelation, a glimpse into the fearless spirit of a true leader who unequivocally shared the absolute truth regardless of time, place, and circumstance.
Harivilas, it's been a long day. It's okay if you rest tomorrow and sleep for a bit. Even Prabhupada seems to be tired. It's late.
desire to ensure that everyone got some much needed rest, Harivilas had decided to push the Mangal Aarti to 7 a.m., thinking it was a wise choice. Little did he know, that decision would soon lead to a lesson in responsibility and the unwavering standards of Srila Prabhupada's mission.
Get up, you rascal! Prabhupada is so angry.
Huh? What happened?
There was no Mangal Aarti. You let the whole temple sleep, and Prabhupada is furious.
Oh no, oh no.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Get outside. Prabhupada wants you.
Harivilas, Prabhupada is going on a morning walk. He wants you to come with him.
Yes, of course.
As Maharaj walked behind Srila Prabhupada, his heart raced with nervous anticipation, fearing further reprimand. But little did he know that this morning walk would become a priceless opportunity, one that would teach him profound lessons in humility, service, and dedication. It was not punishment, but mercy in the form of a chance to grow closer to his spiritual master.
As the sun rises, bathing everyone in its warm, golden light, we walk behind Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual master, the embodiment of wisdom and grace. His form stands tall in front of us, casting a powerful silhouette against the rising sun. There, in that brief moment, I saw it, something beyond the material, a sight that transcended all ordinary experiences. It was as if the very effulgence of the Brahman Jyoti surrounded him, a radiant aura that shone from him, illuminating everything around us.
Shyam Sundar, why are all the Grihasthas in Maya?
The question hangs in the air like a heavy cloud. Neither Shyam Sundar nor I dare answer. We are afraid of Srila Prabhupada's depth of gaze, and the weight of his words presses on our hearts. We stand still, feeling the weight of the moment.
Yes, this is their position. When I first came to your country, my plan was to create an army of sannyasis, only sannyasis, dedicated to spreading this movement. But I saw that it was not possible. So I thought, let the boys and girls get married. The husband gives the wife one son, and the wife and son can go to Vrindavan.
Shyam Sundar and I exchange a glance, but we cannot find the words. We lower our heads in reflection. We know that Srila Prabhupada's words are a profound revelation, one that stirs our innermost being.
But that is not possible either. Then I thought, just let them chant Hare Krishna and everything will be alright. Look at this house. Everything about it is first class. The iron grid fence. Only the highest class men in India have a fence like this. And look at the windows. French windows. First class. The doors, the garden, everything is first class. Very good. It's too good. This house is too good. It is so good that the man living here becomes attached to the wife, the children, the house, the garden, the fence, the windows, the doors, and when he dies, he will take birth in the house again as a cockroach or a rat.
His words strike deep within me, as if a great truth has been revealed. I feel my breath catching my throat. The enormity of what he has just said is almost too much to bear. A man who lives in such attachment will return, not as a human being, but as a lowly creature, bound to the material world. The wisdom of Srila Prabhupada's words is beyond measure. As we approach the temple, the noise of the city returns, the hum of the morning rush filling the air. Yet Srila Prabhupada remains unaffected by it all. He stops in the middle of the street, his cane resting on the ground, his eyes closed, and his face serene. The world continues to spin around him, but he stands still, as though he's disconnected from it. Time seems to slow, and the noise of the cars fades into the background. In the stillness of the moment, it is as if Srila Prabhupada is standing on the threshold of another world.
Ah, this breeze, this soft wind, it is just like Vrindavan.
At first, I feel nothing. The wind is faint, almost imperceptible. But then something changes. I focus, and suddenly, I feel it. A soft, gentle breeze, unlike I have ever felt. It touches my face like a delicate blessing. And in that moment, I realize Srila Prabhupada has brought us to Vrindavan. He is not just in this world, walking in Paris. He is walking in the spiritual world, and we are walking with him. As I stand there, my body warms, and my heart expands. I am overwhelmed, feeling the profound connection to Vrindavan that Srila Prabhupada carries with him. His words and his presence have transported us to that sacred land, and in this fleeting moment, I am able to experience it. It is as though he has taken us with him into the very heart of the divine. After the morning class, Srila Prabhupada prepares to leave. The disciples ask me to find a taxi, but in the hurry of running around to find the taxi, I lose track of time. By the time I return, Srila Prabhupada has already left. It was a fleeting 24 hours with Prabhupada. In that brief time, Srila Prabhupada took us on a journey through the material world and into the spiritual realm. And as I reflect on it now, I know that his teachings, his presence, and his grace will remain with me forever.
So that was 24 hours with Srila Prabhupada and a glimpse into the personal experiences of His Holiness Harivilas Maharaj. Fast forward 50 years, Maharaj continues to hold Prabhupada's teachings as his unwavering compass, guiding his every action and decision. Maharaj's steadfast dedication to Srila Prabhupada's mission inspires us all, and his uncompromising commitment to these principles shines as a beacon for the entire community. Through his tireless service, Maharaj has inspired thousands of people in Seattle to walk the path of goodness and Krishna consciousness, spreading the transformative message of love and devotion to Godhead. We hope this humble offering brings even a fraction of joy to Maharaj's heart, as his example has brought to ours. If there are any inaccuracies or shortcomings in our presentation, we deeply apologize and beg forgiveness. It is offered with utmost gratitude and reverence for Maharaj's tireless service and the love that he shares with us all.
Hari Hari Bol!
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Grantaraj ki jai. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and I want to thank the devotees that have put on this play, and it was very correct. Whatever you saw, that's what actually happened so many years ago. The one thing that I have, let's say, great admiration for is the purity of the devotees here. They're very sincere and very dedicated to knowing more and more about Srila Prabhupada and engaging in practical service to the Lord. That's a great, great advancement in Krishna consciousness. So I pray that this continues and that the devotees develop more and more deep love and devotion for Radha and Krishna. We have such beautiful deities, you can see, very good pujaris, and so many good first generation devotees, and now we're seeing the second generation of devotees. Whatever experiences I had in the beginning of this movement, it's just a little like I said, vignette or a little way of understanding. We were just trying to understand Prabhupada, and he was a pure devotee. There was living amongst us, and we were just overwhelmed. We just, as soon as we saw Srila Prabhupada, we just wanted to help him in his mission of spreading Krishna consciousness. And many, many young people like myself, we just gave up everything else we were doing, and we just surrendered to Prabhupada. And he guided us to build up this Krishna consciousness movement. And his dynamism and his charismatic, charismatic preaching overwhelmed the devotees like myself. And we gave up everything we were doing, and we just surrendered to him. And whatever he wanted us to do for spreading Krishna consciousness, we did. And because of that, the movement became an international movement of Krishna consciousness. That was Prabhupada's, his Shakti, his powerful preaching, and his loving gentleness and dedication to his Guru Maharaj, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, overwhelmed us. And all persons like myself, we just decided we're going to give up everything that we're doing and just help Prabhupada to achieve his desire to please his spiritual master by printing so many books and distributing them, all these books about Krishna consciousness, and also going out on Sankirtan, and also developing temples, and then teaching others to become Krishna conscious, not only in Seattle, but all over the world. Prabhupada was able to establish Krishna consciousness on a very solid foundation. That's why it's still going on today, and it's growing more and more. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radha Nila Madhava Ki Jai. So you can see whatever few things that you saw tonight about some things that happened so many years ago, now the second generation of kids are coming up. So I have great, what you would say, confidence that the Krishna consciousness movement in the Seattle area and in Washington State is going to grow bigger and bigger, because we have a second generation that's even much smarter and much more dedicated than the first generation. So thank you very much for portraying some of the things that went on so many years ago. But now we have a big, let's say, destiny of establishing Krishna consciousness in Washington State. We want to make hundreds and thousands of people Krishna consciousness in this state.